Welcome back to Koudelka episode 6. Today, if you haven't seen what happened in the last episode, then you have to go back and watch it because it gets pretty crazy and I'm not going to spoil it. So, it's time to find out more about what's really going on. So let's see what's happening. Let's try the door on the left first. You see a statue of a woman. The words, "When the goddess bleeds, then shall she fall," are inscribed on it. Do you want to use the bottle of blood? Sure. As the scent of blood from the bottle enshrouds the statue, it begins to shake. Okay. It opened up a pathway? What is that? It's a creature of some kind. It says if you sound the disc, the last of Patrick's experiments. Weird. Okay. What do we have here? They look a bit different this time, like they have magma in them. I think it'll hit both. Never mind. He's still alive. That's not too bad. Okay, let's just hit him with another geyser. That one's gone. Pass, get another turn, hit him again. Pass again. $65, still not too bad. And finish it off. Now we do have to remember we're still by ourselves, so we still have to be a bit careful. Underground corridor. Oh, the bridge is weighted. It's odd. Ammo? Pistol rounds? Don't really have any use for those. Oh, we're outside now. I'm starting to wonder if the other door was something we should have went through first. Is that the other doll? You found Vigma's doll. Nice, so we can go fight those things now. You found St. Daniel's grave. Do you want to pray in front of St. Daniel's grave? Sure. You feel the presence of someone behind you, a presence you've felt before. Whoa.
Oh, repent now! Judgment day is near. The cacophonous sound of seven
Oh,
bugles
it's
will consume
you.
the heavens, and all sinners will burn in the fiery wrath of the Lord. But no, I will not die. Death knows no boundaries. It is an integral part of each and every life. Death is ultimately an act of grace and love from the Lord.
I wonder what you have to do with everything.
Is it not? Oh, Daniel Scotius Erigena. Blameless soul. That man has not a heart to be found in his body. Though I do thank him for building the monastery here.
And you are?
Where are my manners? Hello, my name is Roger Bacon. I am
Roger
a monk
Bacon?
from the Franciscan order.
A monk. And I thought you were a mummy.
Yes, you are quite right in your assessment of me. Sun-dried kippers may be more pleasant to look at than my shriveled-up appearance. There was a time when I was hailed as the foremost warlock. But my profession seems to go in and out of fashion with the passage of time. Can't do much about that, can I?
You are a strange man. That's if you can
That
be
would have been
called
a
man.
long time ago.
I have given up being a man many hundreds of years ago.
Exactly.
I am no longer a person. Though I hesitate to answer questions regarding my existence because I have yet to figure out exactly what I am.
That's fine. It's not that I need to know anyway. But tell me, why were you sleeping in such a strange place?
I've never been able to awake in a good mood. And I just planned to rest for a while. What year is it anyway? Are we still on the Gregorian calendar?
Are you trying to fool me or are you being serious?
Of course I'm being serious. The clock I own was too big for the coffin.
It's 1898.
Lord have mercy. I've been asleep for
A very long
200
time.
years.
Well, I guess there are some things that still surprise you.
Watch out. When life begins to lack the element of surprise, that's when you are walking down the path to the Lord. Anyway, as a token of my appreciation, I'm going to keep the metal gate unlocked for you.
That's nice of you.
Go through the gate.
What's on the other side?
Why would you do this for me?
Well, it seems to me that your friends are running amok inside the monastery grounds. They're making so much noise.
I blame
Would you
James.
mind telling them to keep it quiet?
He's just trying to sleep. So they're making too much noise for his little nap, eh? What an odd little man. I feel like that was a scene that could have been missed pretty easily. You found Charlotte's grave. Do you want to pray in front of Charlotte's grave? Yeah. You found Charlotte's mother's letters. That was a nice sentiment. Okay, they're still upstairs. Anything this way? No. Let's try and see what's upstairs. Triangular hall. Oh, this is the outside of that room that we've been to many times. And the gate is open now because of him. He gave us a shortcut back. That's cool. That's nice of him. So I think we can actually go through here and go right back to those two dolls from here. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think exactly how far back they were. Oh.
Koudelka!
Edward,
Oh, thank goodness you're okay.
that's not completely the case. I have some bad news for you. I saw the caretakers, both the husband and wife.
Really, where were
They're
they?
dead.
Yeah, they're both gone now.
Apparently they were the ones responsible for killing all the thieves and desperados that were sneaking into the monastery. And with good reason.
I don't know. I don't believe it.
You should know very well what has been going on. Ogden was trying to avenge the death of Elaine.
Death of Elaine?
Yeah, it kind of drove him mad.
I don't believe it. This is preposterous. Who is Elaine?
I have no idea. All I know is Elaine's spirit called me to this place. Tell me, who is Elaine? And Patrick?
Tell us the truth.
The caretakers told me that robbers broke into Elaine's home while Patrick was away and murdered her. Elaine was a benefactor for the caretakers. They took it upon themselves to murder every single robber and desperado that entered their grounds. It was a form of revenge for them.
If you know, James, tell us. Come on.
Originally from Ireland, you see. Although small, my family had a successful business and was soon able to send me to school, which I loved from a very early age. I was soon accepted to a prestigious university in England. And with my parents' assistance, I made my way across the ocean. I met Patrick at university. We were both studying chemistry and embarking upon similar paths.
So he's known him for a very long
At the same
time.
we began competing for the love of a beautiful woman, Elaine. And we had a falling out. I loved Elaine with all my heart. Omnia vincit amor. But love does not conquer all. I soon discovered that I lacked the social status and inheritance money necessary to properly care for someone so well-bred and sheltered as Elaine.
I don't think that's true.
I gave up my suit and made way for Patrick.
I think he could have
To
fought
ease
for
my
her.
pain, I joined the church and left the secular world behind. And being the perfectionist I am, the Vatican made me a bishop in charge of some very important matters. But it's been so hard to distance myself from one's emotional attachments. Although I had not seen them for 20 years, I wish them all the best in their life together.
20 years.
And if it hadn't been for this, I wouldn't have thought twice about seeing Patrick again. That's right, Patrick. How can this be? He promised me he was going to take care of Elaine and make her happy. What could have happened?
Being a witness to the gory aftermath. I have a hard time believing the caretakers were acting on revenge alone. Believe me, it was an unimaginably heinous sight. And what about these monsters that keep appearing? No, there's a bigger secret we have yet to uncover.
Yeah, I think
This
they
is the
were
key to
just
Patrick's
pawns.
mansion. Shall we go?
I think they were driven mad, but there's something a lot more dark going on around here than just those two. I wonder what's actually going on. How far back is that? I think. I think I would have been through here. Past the puzzles. Yeah. Way back. Past this guy. I don't think it was the shortcut. But I could be wrong. Until we make it back to those dolls. I think they're back this way, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I hate the camera angle in this room. Further back, down the stairs. Further back still. Keep going. I'm trying to think if there was a blue key door anywhere in this vicinity on the way back. I don't remember seeing one, I don't think. Yeah, I guess we'll just take care of it really quick. Is it this distance? Yeah. Oh, my spear's gone. Well, that's really unfortunate. And I got a ton of rifle ammo, so let's just do the rifle. Rifle RD, I think. I think that's a great weapon for him anyway. Okay. Let's try that. Let's just use the rifle for a while. I thought. Yeah, right here. There are name tags attached to the mummies. They read Valna and Vigna. You see something green and shiny between the two bodies. It looks like the green key, but you can't get to it. Valna and Vigna are in the way. Do you want to pull the green key away from Valna and Vigna? Yes, I do, because I now have their dolls. Valna says, give us back our dolls, and Vigna says, run, get away while you still can. Do you want to give them the dolls back? Yes, I do. Once you give them the dolls, Valna and Vigna stop moving, you get the green key. It looks like Valna and Vigna are dead again. Oh, it was actually just that easy. Okay. It's been locked with the green key. You use the green key. You won't need the green key anymore. You throw it away. Okay. What's that? You found potion, okay. This looks similar to that other room that we were locked in before. What's that say? It's rusted shut, okay. What else is in here? Another potion, okay. Charlotte's cell, first floor. Whoa. There's still food on the table. You hear a young girl laughing softly. Suddenly, the furniture in the room starts to vibrate and space itself begins to twist. Just a bunch of chairs, that's not too bad. I thought we might have been fighting Charlotte herself. Go for a megalith. Let's see how he does with the rifle. pretty good damage to keep distance. Let's do a geyser with James. $4,600 damage. And that thing's still alive. Not anymore, he's not. Pass. Shoot him again. And pass. And shoot him again. And he's gone. I missed my spear.
Charlotte.
Hello again, Charlotte.
Do you know what these are?
That's cool.
They're letters from your mother.
Mother? Letters? There's so many.
Did you know that your mother was a queen of Hanover? It seems that after you were born in secret, your mother was locked up inside Alden Castle. Even while she was imprisoned there, she sent many letters to you here in the monastery.
She wanted nothing more
She never
than to
laid eyes
see
on
you.
But she often imagined what you looked like. She dreamt of the day when she would be able to see you. Her letters never got to you, and she was never told of your death, so she continued to write you letters even after you died. Your mother loved you, Charlotte.
What?
Aww.
I can't take this now. She love me? No. No. It's too scary. Hey, I feel warm. What's happening? No. Help me. You want me to forgive her? You love me? I hate you. Don't break me.
Aw, that's cute.
Charlotte, how does it feel to know you are loved?
Oh, I like that. That was really nice. She finally got the message from the letters that we saw in the last episode. Let's just go more health. More speed. That was really nice. Flare brooch. Okay. Well, that was nice. I'm glad I came in here now. Looks like there's nothing useful. I feel like that was an entire cutscene that could have been missed. The food that was on the table is gone. Odd. Obviously, I might be able to climb. Oh, maybe I can't climb back. Dungeon, first floor. Okay. Looks like a whole bunch of bodies. Oh, I can climb on them. Ew. You won't need the blue key anymore. You throw away the blue key. Alright, what's in this room then? Patrick's quarters, first floor. Oh, God. And we can climb this. And the door's open. Okay, where are we now? You want to throw back the bolt? Yes. Is this a shortcut? Where are we now? No, it's not a shortcut. I've never been here before. Okay. It looks like you can move the statue if you try. Oh, it got darker in here. You found Roger Bacon inside the secret library. I wonder if I needed the light off for that.
It's around here somewhere. Well, what took you so long?
Roger,
The mummy
I
that was
haven't...
in the coffin? Since when have you two been acquainted?
I am no mummy. My name is Roger Bacon, and I'm just like any normal old man.
Hey, I've been around for 20 years, and I have yet to run across an old man as abnormal as yourself.
I see.
Facts.
I've been around for 600 years, and I've seen plenty of abnormal people just like myself.
My dear old man, might you be related to the great warlock Roger Bacon, who made such a name for himself in the 13th century?
You are very knowledgeable. I am that warlock, Roger Bacon, you speak of.
You mean to tell me that you were born in 1210 and have remained alive and well until the present date of 1898?
Actually, to be precise, I was born in 1214.
Koudelka, what type of a joke is this?
That's my question.
This is no joke. I am the reputable Roger Bacon.
Very well then. If you were truly that Roger Bacon, then you'll be able to tell me with whom and where you studied.
Oh, that's easy.
He did come from a
In
coffin.
1247 and studied under the tutelage of Robert Grosseteste. Although a good professor, I would not consider him to be a wise man. I penned my masterpiece, Opus Maius, as well as numerous other books on natural science. Being a visionary pioneer, I must say that my work has influenced generations of work that followed. But alas, in hindsight, that work pales in comparison to the work I did, copying the Immerse document for the Pope.
The Immerse documents. I figured you would know about that book.
Of course. It took me 5 years to copy the book in its entirety. I know everything there is to know about the book.
What is it about?
Oh,
Is
it
it...
unravels the secrets of life that expand far beyond the largest field.
Tell us more than that.
Of the secret rituals conducted by the ancient race of Fomors on immortality. The Fomors would claim the lives of the resurrected as their own. They reversed the laws of nature and the cycle of life. When the Druids took over the Celts, Alexander the Great penned the Immerse documents in Greek for placement in the Great Library.
Resurrecting the dead.
Yeah, it sounds more like an undead army to me.
The most dangerous work of literature. It was safely guarded in the caverns of the Supreme Pontiff's quarters. But apparently, the book was not able to withstand the wears of time over generations. And the Pope decreed that a new edition be created by copying the full text. That is where I came in. The Pope requested that I copy the book word for word. And when the work was finished, apparently, I was supposed to be killed. But I am not one to be dealt with so carelessly. I secretly escaped, and eventually I made my way to the sacred land referred to in the text of the Immerse document.
And the secret rituals? Don't tell me.
You need look no further than myself.
And you succeeded.
Although I cannot perform
600
the same
years
honors,
later.
yes, I have been able to escape the hands of death. But I have not been able to escape the roots of existence, which are the seeds of change. My body is not immune to change, as you can see by my hideous appearance.
Yeah, it's like over 600 years old.
I've had nothing to do other than roam the earth for the last 300 years. I've seen all I can take of mankind's cruelty. So, I returned here for some rest. Well, enough of this gossip. I've got some research to do. May I ask to be left alone?
He just wanted to sleep. He just wanted a nice nap, and we came and bugged him. I think that's all that was to this room. think we go out here. A lot going on right here. Don't see anything else there. Another door being held by a mysterious force. What's that? Shotgun shells? Yeah. Okay. It's openable? Okay. Let's not go through here just yet. What about straight down? Oh, it's a shortcut. Okay. I think. Oh, all the way back here. Inner grounds, Patrick's quarters. Okay, now that we know that this is open, we should actually backtrack through here and check that other door. Because now we know, now that we're back here, if I remember correctly, yeah, we should be right back here again. You can't get the door open no matter how hard you try. Okay, so there was no reason for us to go this way. Alright, and now we're back, so let's take a look at what was in this room. Let's see what's on the wall there. What is that? Found a gramophone, but it can't be played as there's no disc inside. Do you want to put the disc in the gramophone? Yes, I do. The disc begins to play, filling the room with a melody. You found a hidden drawer inside it, a book titled Research Notes. You got research notes. Something's not right. Let's quickly take a look at what that note was about. Research notes, September 10th, 1895. Rain, with the monastery renovation completed, I have finally moved with Ogden and Bessie. It's been a long road since I first procured the emigre file. Even after referencing literature of all ages, the rendering of the text still remains a difficult task. Though it has been 4 years since I first laid eyes on it, never once has its enigma left the recesses of my mind. Contained in it are countless descriptions of the source of the energy that is the secret to life's existence. The Druid's cryptic experiment taken from the ancient Celts and recorded by Alexander the Great hundreds of years before Christ. Branded a forbidden enterprise, it was kept hidden by the Vatican's cardinals in the depths of the Pope's quarters for a very long time. And now I have it in my hands. I have reached Wales, the land referred to in the text. I will fulfill my wife Elaine's resurrection at this monastery built by St. Daniel Scotus. Of course, I am aware that my act could prove insolent in the eyes of the Lord. However people may censure my actions, the love I have for my wife will never cease. I ask of you, Lord, to turn your eyes away for a short while. November 16th, 1895, rain. The more I learn about this monastery, the more eerie the structure appears to me. Ogden mentioned that the hospice had been fulfilled of corpses at one time, a few hundred years ago, and I have become aware of the oppressing sense of mortal sin as I walk through the underground passageways. I can feel haunting spirits everywhere. But according to the emigre file, the power of such resentful spirits are considered the driving force behind reviving the Druid's cryptic experiments. I plan to fill this place with the all-consuming ire of these spirits. Even though I may burn in hell for these sins, if Elaine can be brought back to life, I shall have no regrets. December 5th, 1895. Rain, I found that the cauldron hidden in the basement held the key to the secret, even though the book had mentioned it. The well-positioned trick door kept us from locating its whereabouts. The cauldron looks as if it's made of gold, but upon closer examination, the surface is so old that the one cannot determine how long it has been in existence. I would guess that it is a prehistoric artifact made a few thousand or maybe even tens of thousands of years ago, and left to sit. We must quickly set up an altar and begin preparation for our ceremony. December 16th, 1895. Rain, I ordered Ogden to acquire some livestock. 320 chickens and 43 pigs were purchased through a supplier in town. I arranged for ground transportation, but the fog did not help expedite the undertaking. I expect to be busy as soon as the delivery arrives. Animal offerings are an integral part of the Druid experiment. The cauldron must be filled with the freshest blood and flesh. This is where it begins. February 24th, 1896. Rain, the third experiment. Still no response. Even though I follow directions and offer the proper prayers, there are no signs of the spirits gaining any strength. I must return to the book and reread some parts, since I cannot proceed if there has been some misunderstanding of the text. Is there a problem with the way I conducted the experiment, or are the offerings inefficient? Regardless, I need to think this over. Even though I may arrive at a terrifying realization, it is too late to fear anything now. I have come too far to be impeded by fear. I am sure Ogden will understand. March 19th, 1896. Rain returned from London. The specially ordered carriage seems to be working very well. I have trapped 3 women in the baskets in the back. I lured some victims out of an alley in the East End, had them sniff some chemicals, and pulled them into the carriage, but since I was not used to my new role as an abductor, it took more than I had planned. I could not have done this without Ogden's help. I am deeply grateful to him. March 25th, 1896. I am still at a loss. I cannot make up my mind. Even if I can bring Elaine back to life, are my actions forgivable? I balk when presented with this dilemma. Bessie has been taking care of the women I've kidnapped. It's better than them freezing in some corner of London. I hope this small gesture of kindness will be considered as an a priori act of repentance. I wonder if my small kindness will have any significance when held to the horrendous act I am about to commit. March 31st, 1896. Rain, I must make up my mind. I must. April 3rd, 1896. Storm, dear Lord, I have without a doubt committed a crime no human should have committed. I conducted the Druid experiment using the flesh and blood of the victims. I sensed the incredible energy of the spirits culminate into one when I poured the woman's remains into the cauldron. As I had thought before, it is human flesh that needs to be offered up to fully release the effects of the procedures. What a frightening arcane process this is. The sounds of fury and the woman's death screams have not left my ears, but I must go on. There is no turning back now. April 12th, 1896. Rain, once again I perform the procedures. I once again round up 4 victims from London, even though they are all old, with barely a thing to live for. When I contemplate taking their lives, it leaves me sick to my stomach. It may be due to my doubts that the spirits did not rise to such a powerful strength as before. I may have to use a younger, more vibrant source of energy. The book says to fill the cauldron with energy of haunted spirit. I wonder how many victims the cauldron must swallow to be satisfied. June 5th, 1896. I do not have enough victims. The saintly presence of Daniel Scotus inhibits us from claiming authoritative power. I have concluded that it will be necessary for us to offer many more lives before we are finished here. I have since found 35 more victims for 7 separate experiments, but the spirit have not responded with much strength. For me to accomplish the resurrection, I am in dire need of the culminated strength of the spirits. I must come up with a way. I must come up with a more efficient way to procure my victims. July 15th, 1896. Rain, I finally received the first shipment of my victims. Ogden was right when he suggested that we should offer the lord of the slave trade an enormous amount of money for this matter. He has no compassion for human life. The victims are not given much information and arrive in the monastery expecting a routine night's work. It is not necessary for us to go hunting for prey in town with a few sugar-coated lies. There are plenty of people that climb right into the carriage. There is no one that will dare speak of what has become of them. September 9th, 1896. Rain poured the remains into the cauldron. The energy levels in the cauldron have clearly increased, which makes me happy since it proves that I am heading in the right direction. It seems that lately I have been more efficient at performing the tasks required for the procedures. However, Ogden and I cannot expect to become more productive, as it is impossible for us to hire help since we must keep this matter purely clandestine. I have decided to place an order for a laboratory table from an equipment manufacturer in Manchester. It will take about a month to make, but once we receive this, we will be able to manage many more experiments. October 3rd, 1896. Rain butchered 3 bodies since morning. After lunch, we made repairs to the bell tower of the main church. After dinner with Bessie and Ogden, I butchered 3 more bodies. The lab table has proven its worth. The spirits have certainly increased in strength. At this rate, I may finish preparing for Elaine's resurrection before All Saints' Day. October 14th, 1896. Rain 6 bodies butchered in the morning, 5 in the afternoon, 1 after dinner. November 1st, 1896. How have I been awaiting this day? The day to conduct Elaine's resurrection ceremony has finally arrived. The cauldron is brimming with the remains of my victims. This monastery is now consumed by the energies of preternatural spirits. Even a saint could not hold this ground against the powerful energy of these hexed spirits. I took Elaine's body, which had been preserved in chemicals for this very day, and placed it on the altar. I then began reciting the ceremonial chant. Elaine, you are still as beautiful as ever. I love you so much. Please forgive me for calling you back from the land of the dead. November 7th, 1896. Rain, what is going on? I have lost all hope. All my efforts and dreams have only been an illusion. The tree of life that grew upwards out of the corpse, as if wrapping Elaine's body, was certainly the manifestation of the Druid's cryptic experiments that I had been seeking. If God is capable of creatures being out of nothingness, then this indeed is a man-made example of his work. But to my honor, the image of my resurrected wife displayed in a flower petal looked just as she did before, yet it lacked a human soul. Indeed, it was a monster. Dear God, is this the punishment you have chosen for me? What have I accomplished by victimizing nearly 200 innocent people? My only hope in life lay in believing that resurrection was possible and the dreaming of the day when my wife Elaine would join me here in life on earth once again. Now I have nothing but a cauldron full of blood and hex spirits and a soulless monster. Is this the end that has been awaiting me? Dear Lord, have you no mercy? I only have one path left to follow. I have lost too much. I cannot even find words to apologize to Ogden, who has lent me his strength all along the way. Now I only long to sleep in peace with my wife. Wow. That was like a full journal of everything they've done. All the people that they've killed. That was quite the journal to read. You see a portrait of a young woman. The frame reads, "My dear wife, Elaine." Okay, can't do anything with it. Oh, here we go. What is that? I don't even know what to call that thing. Let's see if Edward can handle it. Okay, we got a miss. That's a bad sign. That looks bad. 538. Okay, we did hit him. Edward is silenced. Now what is it gonna do? Honestly, that's really not all that bad. As long as he stays focused on Edward. Let's go for another megalith. And it hits. And we'll pass. Let's try and hit him again. Misses again, but that's fine. And now James is gonna heal him. We can heal pretty great now, so we should be able to just withstand him. Let's go for another megalith. Try and deal damage again, see if it misses again. Okay, so he's just not able to hit him. Even if we gotta do 1,000 damage at a time, we'll get there. Let's pass. And I think I actually want to use an item here on Koudelka. Now this time I'm actually going to switch weapons. Let's try bringing the rifle out. $600. Okay. Let's go Megalith again. And shoot him. Okay, the rifle hits. Let's move a little bit. I don't want it to change target, but make it enough for him to go after us anyway. We'll pass. And we'll get James to heal again. And now it's almost like he wasted all of his turns. Let's go Megalith again. Shoot him again. Still alive. You can hit Edward all you want. I think we gotta be at like 7k damage already. Just got enough mana to attack again. Got enough for another hit. Maybe we just give her more. And we pass. Edward's got to reload. And shoot. Maybe move a little bit. Go with another Megalith. And he's gone. Fight completely under our control. That's how we get it done. Level 31. I like the sound of 80 in elect. 78 strength. Maybe more speed. Automatic pistol. You learn the spell Reflect. Interesting. Let's just check what else is even over here first.
So this is Elaine.
Yes. She's the one I had the psychic vision of. Do you doubt it?
No, indeed.
Good. Let's begin.
Is she gonna do another possession? Oh wow, hi Elaine.
It has been a long time indeed, Mr. O'Flaherty.
Oh, Elaine, is that really you?
Yes, it is. It is such a pity that we meet again, and I can only present myself to you in this form. This is the woman that responded to my voice, is it not?
That's correct.
Thank you for doing this for someone like myself.
Elaine, I haven't yet come to terms. Please tell me how this happened to you.
Of course I will explain. James, 18 years ago, I was murdered by some thieves that broke into my home. I was helpless.
Some thieves.
Both Patrick and Ogden were out on business. There was nothing that anyone could do.
I will not accept this. This should not have happened.
Yes, Patrick responded the same exact way. He could not accept my death.
Oh.
He spent years and years perfecting his craft in wizardry and tried everything in his power to bring me back to life.
Resurrecting the dead? Is this for real? Hey, we're not talking about Frankenstein here.
Frankenstein?
That novel written about 100 years ago?
He was taking it very seriously. And he had found the key to actually make it happen.
The immigrant document.
Yes. With Ogden's assistance and the powers from ancient druids, he held a resurrection ceremony in this monastery.
But something went wrong, didn't it?
Definitely.
He only resurrected my physical body. As you can see, my soul is still doomed to roaming the universe, forever separated from my body.
So in
And the
turn he created a
terrifying
monster.
Is that my body was resurrected as a heartless monster.
Yeah.
Although the monster may look like me, it is not me. Mr. O'Flaherty, please turn my body into ashes with your power.
Ashes. But if I do that, we won't be able to bring you back to life.
Mr. O'Flaherty, I
Oh.
was robbed of my life by those thieves, and I could hate them as mortal enemies.
But she doesn't.
Choose to think that my death was preordained by the Lord. Please, do not mourn my death. It was wrong for Patrick to try to resurrect me. To undo the work of God. Please, do not be sad.
Oh, I like Elaine.
Death is at the heart of God's reasoning. I urge you to destroy my body. Its existence defies the wise providence of heaven. It mustn't exist in this world.
Wait! Elaine! God! Curse!
Oh, poor James.
World. I gave everything for your happiness, and now what am I left with? I have no meaning in my life. Damn it! What have I been doing with my life? Elaine! Elaine!
It'll be okay, James. We'll make it right. At least what we can do, that is. Let's see what's going on upstairs. We haven't been in here. I don't think. You see a scroll with a picture of a dragon. Above the dragon it reads Hestia. If you remember correctly, that means hearth in Greek. There's a fire burning in the hearth. Okay. Truck and shells. Okay. Anything on that? There's the empty bottle. Okay. Finally got something to put the acid in. Been talking about that bottle for a long time. But where would I need acid for? Is that another map? Patrick's memo. What does that say? Note written by Patrick monitoring his weight over a period of several weeks. According to it, Patrick weighed more or less 70 kilograms. Okay, not sure what that entails for us. I'm assuming, yeah, it's another fireplace. You remember the word Hestia written on the scroll. Perhaps you should investigate the fireplace. There's an opening beneath the fireplace containing a ladder that it goes underground. Not quite yet. I thought it would have been like, make sure to light this fire too, but... Whoa. It's an odd camera angle. Panacia, nice, I'll take that. The door won't open. It looks like it's been designed to open using a trick mechanism. I might cut to when we backtrack. One of the ones that led from here. Roger's still engaged in his research. Oh.
I know it's here. I saw it here. I put it here. What? Have you come round to see me again?
I want you to look at this.
Unfortunately, yes.
Research journals.
I want you to tell us whether what's written there can actually happen or not.
Well, let me see.
Tell us if it's possible.
Yes, I see. Oh, that's right. Resurrecting the dead. Ooh, a cauldron. The Branwyn tales, indeed. Yes. It is most likely that the events detailed here did take place.
Okay.
Just as I thought. But that's so frightening that if
Personally, I have not attempted it. I am certain that the Immerse document contained accounts of secret rituals conducted to resurrect the dead. But as you can tell from reading this, it involves complicated preparatory work.
I can imagine, yeah.
I had given up discerning the impossibility of using the psychic powers necessary to create such an immense psychic platform. Moreover, I never expected that people would attempt to challenge such a feat.
The journals say that the physical body was resurrected, but not the soul.
Absolutely. The ancients held the secret to life in the palm of their hands. But they could never come close to touching the secrets of the soul. They resurrected the dead in order to use their physical bodies as a workforce, thus building the great civilization we oftentimes speak of. In fact, we would not be far off if we called them puppeteers.
Undead Army,
Exploiting the
more like.
human body as an object.
if so, then wouldn't
Yes, resurrecting the dead and restoring them to life as it was before death is impossible.
Then how do you return the resurrected body once again to Earth?
Good question.
Is a very complicated question, since it already defies universal logic.
Please.
It is no easy task.
Tell me how. It's what Elaine, God rest her soul, wanted.
Not true. I actually just wanted to be free.
It is not absolutely impossible, but I would need to call forth the sacred powers in order to complete such a feat. Oh, yes. I know that the arm of Daniel Scotius, the man who built this monastery, is stored in a stone statue on the ground. If we throw that into a cauldron, we will successfully destroy the roots of the tree of life.
So now we're grave robbing from the dead.
After that, I haven't a clue whether to call forth the energies of fire or entrust the task to water. Oh, it is so complicated.
Fire or water.
What are we going to do?
Oh, Heavenly Father, bless our souls and bring forth an end to this suffering. Oh.
What can we do? Well, I mean, we're talking about bringing people from the dead, so I wouldn't expect it to be by any means not complicated. I think we need to backtrack. And now we're back to where we had to go and get some acid. Now that we have this empty bottle. Do you want to take some acid from the tank? Yes, I do. You got a bottle of acid. So now I'm going to cut again, and in a few seconds you will see us back where we need to go next. We're back in the fireplace room. I think if we step on this, by adjusting the counterweight, you can change the balance of the scale. 70 kilograms was written on Patrick's memo. Maybe you should adjust the counterweight to that weight. I think it would be 25? The counterweight is currently set to 25 kilograms. Okay, the door's open. We're back in business. You found tinderbox. Do you want to pick up the item? Yes. You got the tinderbox. Anything else in this room? Don't fall in there. Let's see what's waiting for us. Vestry, first floor. What's that? Yes. You see 6 dolls. It looks like the lower 4 dolls can be moved. Do you want to move the first doll? Don't move the first doll. Don't move the second doll. Move the third doll. And move the fourth doll? I don't want to move the first doll. I want to move the second doll. You hear something that sounds like a lock opening from the next room. Okay. Is that like shotgun shells? You found shotgun shells. You take those. Feels like boss room. Vestry, first floor. Anything on the side? Okay. It's over here. What is this room? Is it like an elevator? The room brightens as you light the candle. Lighting the candle used up your last match. You throw away the now empty tinderbox. You want to pick up the item. Yeah. You got life drinker. Nice. That sounds like the perfect weapon for Edward. $106. Lowers his agility but ups his dex even more. Damn, okay. I want to read it. A necromantic blade that gives the user great power in battle at the cost of his or her life energy. Still, it sounds really good. Okay, I think that's all that was in here. Sounds like Edward just got a big upgrade. Okay. What else was in here? Something's not right. Oh, here we go. What's in store for us in this room? What's the boss look like this time? Whoa. You look like an overgrown peacock. Okay, let's go Megalith right away. James. Can try Geyser. And Edward's gonna try the new life drinker. See how it does. I think it took 1100 from him and healed me 1100. Okay, he's immune to that magic. And that magic, okay. Or maybe magic in general. What's he doing? It's not as bad as it looked. Let's try a flare. I haven't used flare in forever, but we'll try it. We'll try tornado, and then we'll have tried all of the magic. Yeah, he might just be immune to all magic. Then we'll pass. We're gonna try the bow gun. Bogan misses too. I'm not really sure what we can do to this guy. I thought Edward had hit him once though. If we try reflect, can't use magic. Can't use our ranged weapons because they're not hitting. Maybe they gave us reflect for a reason. Okay. We did hit him. Nothing else seems to work. See if we can get damage from reflecting it. Maybe a little bit. Move forward. And attack. Then we missed. How unfortunate. Okay, so we're gonna buff his accuracy too. I don't think our magic can really do anything to this thing, so it's all up to Edward right now. I wonder if because of paralysis he's not getting his turn. So let's try and get rid of it. Maybe that's what's going on here. Yeah. It's actually so little we can do without magic. Actually, I don't think we have much of a choice. Let's just switch weapons. Let's give you... Actually, I got an idea. So let's pass this turn. Let's use a Panacea. Give Edward his turn back. Okay, we're gonna switch weapons. And we're gonna give you the rifle. And then we're gonna give Edward the life drinker because it's gonna help his stats. And then you're just gonna come in here and help because it's gonna take forever otherwise. And I think you can probably still do good damage with the rifle. Yeah. And probably more consistently. So let's just do that. Then we'll buff Edward, who's now a melee guy. Gets reflected. Shoot him again, this time it misses. This time we're pushing James. Sending him in the action. Of course, James misses. We're gonna give reflect to James. We go for another shot. And another miss. This thing is frustrating. And Edward's almost dead. Go straight for an attack. Finally get a hit and it does nothing. Okay. Edward's gonna get healed. Shoot him again. Finally, we actually hit him. This fight's not even difficult. It's just so hard to hit him. And he's immune to like all magic, so just makes this fight really long. This rifle went up. That's good at least. You can keep hitting James, I don't mind. As long as I eventually hit you. Nice. Big damage. Yeah, it's over. Let's go, Edward. All of a sudden, I really want Dex because that was pain. Extra damage. Extra damage even more. You have high Dex, which is why you're like the only one that was able to do anything. His Dex is high too. Just go more damage. And more damage. And more damage. Crossbow. That's cool. Okay, so we finally made it to this boss. It took me a great deal of time. There was a lot of backtracking involved in this one, so this looks like a good stopping point for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and leave a like, comment, subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. I appreciate all the support from you guys. Until then, take care and I'll see you in the next video.